Welcome to Triumph School. This school, like many others, has a large percentage of students who struggle learning mathematics. This year, they decided to implement a multi-tiered system of supports for mathematics and chose the Delta Math RTI program to provide online readiness screeners and reports, and Tier 2 intervention lessons that frequently monitors progress. Mrs. Alvarez is a 5th grade teacher. She is beginning to screen her students using the Fall 5th grade Readiness Screener. This online screening session will take about 25 minutes, and her students' data will be available at the end of the session. Mr. Jones is Triumph School's math interventionist. He is leading a 5th grade data meeting with Mrs. Alvarez and Mr. Barnes, the other 5th grade teacher. They will use the Standard Summary Report to identify which readiness standards to begin Tier 2 interventions with all students. Then, they will use the Intervention Group Report to identify students for small group interventions with Mr. Jones. This is Carly and Jose. Last year, Carly struggled in math and was not proficient on the state assessment. However, Jose did well in math last year and was proficient on the state assessment. Delta Math data identifies Carly as needing Tier 2 interventions for 5 of the 6 readiness standards, and Jose was identified as needing Tier 2 interventions for only 1 readiness standard. The next week, Mr. Jones begins providing Tier 2 interventions with small groups of students on the first readiness standard. Each day, student progress is monitored using a quick check and growth chart. As each student meets the learning goal for a 3rd time, they are exited from the intervention. Over the next few months, Mr. Jones continues to provide interventions until the 5th grade teachers screen again using the Winter Readiness Screener. Following the winter screening, Delta Math provides data for the team to see where students improved and identify students Mr. Jones will work with during the winter. Carly is now at benchmark on 4 of the readiness standards and will be scheduled for additional support from Mr. Jones on the remaining 2. Jose performed a benchmark on all 6 of the readiness standards and no longer needs Tier 2 support from Mr. Jones. Over the next few months, Mr. Jones continues working with students who are identified as needing additional Tier 2 interventions. In early spring, Mrs. Alvarez and Mr. Barnes will only screen students who received winter interventions. When they meet again, they will review the spring data to measure the impact of winter interventions and identify students who still need additional support. To conclude the year, all 5th grade students screen up to measure their readiness for 6th grade math. Screening up shows that Carly and Jose are more prepared to learn math at the next grade level. Triumph schools, like many other schools, use Delta Math to implement evidence-based recommendations provided by the Institute of Educational Sciences. To learn more, go to www.deltamath.org.